Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's War Report here on Elysium Peak. I'm your host, Foghladha, the Goshka Tribe, and this was battle number 8, July 19th, 2025. We're going to jump right in. I'm going to try to streamline things a little bit and make some room for some actual voices of people that play this game, the full intensity of the game. Tonight, we have key terms. Prestige is the value of land that you own. Acclaim is a total amount of prestige that you earn across the course of the season. Renown is a change in your property value, whether it goes up or down when you take possession. And Triumphs is the end of season prize money that we're all fighting for. Looking at our upcoming events really quick, we have 4 wars left in this phase. The battle number 12 is the positioning round. That's August 2nd. Mark it on your calendar, put a circle around it. That's when things are going to get lively in Longting and Agolia or Ostaria. All right, really quick, looking at the overall war summary, we had 52 warring factions, 16 total alliances, 110 fiefs, 53 fief changes, 35,410 total prestige. Over in Longting, there was 9,000 prestige out of 28 fiefs. ChocolateMilk owns 66% of that. We don't read with 15%, Hibernia with 13%, cohorts with 6%. Over in Ostaria, we have 13,150 total prestige with 39 fiefs available. We Don't Read owns 45%, Cohorts with 24%, Brotherhood with 16%, Promethius with 13%, and Silent House with 1%. In Liangyun, the main region of the season, we have 13,260 total prestige with 43 fiefs available. The High Council now owns 62% of that. Chillers with 13%, No Evil with 4%, Hallowed Kings with 4%, and Defiance just entered the field with 3%. First up, we're going to take a look at the economy really quick. Rising Kingdoms tonight. We had Gao King go to 3, Nine Wall went to 6, Wang Qiagun went to 4, Elbogan to 5, King Nu to 4, and Feng Yu to 4. Crumbling Empires, I didn't see anything downgraded tonight. Top Fiefs, we got rank 6 Fiefs at Das Bulwark and Nine Wall, rank 5 Fiefs at Elbogan, Steinklepp, and Warlin. Looking over our top builders, Warriors leading the pack with 585, Eternum with 500, Duranian with 390, Vanguard with 150, Inferno with 150, Goshki with 150, Ming with 150, Order of Valor with 100, Dexter's Lab with 50, and Goshki Dub with 50. If you're looking for unit kits, there are 5 options for you. Go in and take a look at what they can craft and what you can craft there. We are going to roll through these pretty quick, just so that we can get some time for the interviews. As for siege crafting, I did find that Liangyun wasn't properly listing. So now we have 6 different siege weapons. We have the well-made cannons, well-made ballistas, well-made watch air launcher, well-made Scorpios, well-made culverins, and well-made mortars for your enjoyment. If you're looking for fief quests, we have Player XP. Das Bulwark has your 5 coursers, 3,500. Top honor gains is Elbogan with 1 epic artillery for 660. Top house EXP to Das Bulwark with 280 for those regional exotics. All right, first up, Longting. Looking at Longting, there's 89% free houses versus 11% Legion. We have 9,000 regional prosperity with 4 towns, 3 forts, and 21 villages. It is currently a prosperity tier of 2. Top 5 seasonal landowners include Eternum, MooCrew, Vanguard, Dexter's Lab, and Goshkia. As for renown builders, we have Eternum with 500, Ming with 150, Goshka with 150, Order of Valor with 100, and Dexter's Lab with 50. Looking at our most prestigious strongholds, Nine Walls currently rank 6. Top flourishing village is King Nu and Feng Yu at rank 4 apiece. Alright, next up, taking a look at that war map really quick. There you have it, ChocolateMilk owning a lot of the land, 5,950. We Don't Read having a couple nice slices of pie with 1,350. Hibernia with 1,200, owning the north. Cohorts on the east with 500, and the Independents don't have anything. Looking at tonight's changes, we saw Dexter's Lab gain 1, Eternum gain 2, Black Templars with 4, and Order of Valor with 2. Looking at the aristocracy of Longting. The Longting Legion owns the throne currently. The regional dukes include Eternum of ChocolateMilk. Regional barons include Dexter's Lab of We Don't Read. Black Templars with ChocolateMilk. Then regional stewards are MooCrew, Goshka Dub, Order of Valor, and Goshka. Oops. There we go. Let's go this way. Alright, so right now ChocolateMilk is a shoe-in for that capital. And it's about that time, talking of ChocolateMilk, to go ahead and jump in and meet one of these guys. Good evening.
Hey, how's it going?
Going all right. First up, let's go ahead and give yourself a little introduction. Tell us about who you are and what you do and how long you've been playing.
Yeah, so I am HonorIt. I am second in charge of MooCrew. MooCrew is kind of like an evolution of Infamous. Been around for several seasons, same kind of group of guys.
All right. So we're gonna do a couple rapid fire questions. Just answer
Let's
them.
see. I started playing back in season 6. I started with B Team, which was a training house back in the day. Played there for a season or two to actually learn the game. To any new players, I recommend joining a house that is focused on training. Don't join a house that's just gonna throw you into the meat grinder right away.
All right. So first up, we're gonna do some rapid fire questions. Some of them you already answered, like how long you've been playing CB. Just
Yeah.
try to answer them as fast as you can, and
Okay.
we're gonna have some fun. Okay. So favorite weapon,
Maul.
favorite unit,
Yanyadal.
favorite siege weapon,
Flaming Comets.
favorite season,
Season 15.
pineapple on
That was
pizza or
the.
no,
Oh God no.
foot bows,
They look weird, and other units do their job better.
halberd elites,
They're actually pretty good. Good in a blob, not good on their own.
emperor's chariots.
Don't even get me started. It's fucked. It's so bad.
All right. Next up, we're gonna go to some house questions. You can take your time on these ones. You don't have to be too quick.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and start with, where did your house get your start? Is there an existing community behind it? What's the general premise of the community that you have here?
So MooCrew is essentially Infamous. It's just an evolution of Infamous. Most of us had taken a break for a few seasons. We had like triple capped a few seasons ago, and so we decided to hang it up and play other games. So when we decided to bring it back, we were like, let's not be Infamous. We're gonna be MooCrew. So yeah, we're MooCrew. Infamous was started back in season 12 by Max. He decided to try to level the server a little bit, have a actual competition for in game, instead of one alliance just rolling it.
Yeah,
Um,
I remember that.
yeah. Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your community atmosphere. Can you describe what it's like to be in a territory war session with your community?
So when we're not in a battle, it is just one big meme. I mean, we are just talking and just having a lot of fun together. But when we're in fights, it is very much like business focused. We're here to do a job. We're still having fun, but what Max says goes, and we do it.
Yeah, totally get that. All right, so what kind of players do you look for when you recruit?
So honestly, we don't do too much recruiting really. But if we're looking to build numbers, we usually just like pick up players who have played with us before. Enough players on the server have played with Max and us over the seasons, so we kind of know who we want in general anyway.
Yeah.
But they gotta mesh well with the rest of the people. Just they gotta be fun to hang around, and they gotta know how to play the game.
All right. Now, how do you guys approach diplomacy?
So basically, we're just trying to have a balanced server. So like when we're going for alliances, we're not trying to just stack it full of like the 3 best houses. We're just trying to have good content for everybody, and have a fun season. I mean, season 15. I don't know. It was the first season of the East-West merge. We were IOTA at the time, and it was a really good 3-way fight for the capital. I mean, eventually one of the alliances merged, but like still, it was still a very even fight all season long over every fief. Everything mattered, and that's kind of what we're aiming for.
Awesome. All right. Next up, who is your most respected rival and why?
So it's the Dragons group. So Too Nice and his crew, like the former Zodiacs.
Okay.
They're kind of they're like the other group of good players, good long-term in-game vets. So we got to make sure that we're facing them because otherwise, then it's just an unbalanced season and it's just a free season win for that alliance.
All right, and now for your favorite moment in CB. What is the one moment that keeps you playing?
Oh, so it was taking Dai Chang back in season 15. We had been bashing our heads into Dai Chang's after an entire season of all the fights mattering, getting fielded and doing fief quests to try to secure a hit on the capital. We finally took it after 3 wars of just bashing our head into it. We had we on the fight that we took it, we baited walls, ran back to supply, all pulled Yanyadao. It's the first season the Yanyadao were out, and we just pressed W, and we ripped it from them eventually. It was, oh my god, it was an incredible feeling.
Isn't it so great when you try at something over and over and over again and you just fail every time and then you finally succeed? That success is amazing. Like, it's the best thing
Yeah,
on this planet in my opinion.
it's so much better than free win.
Yeah,
Oh my
like
god.
it's so much better than you just walk into a place and you get it something for free,
Yeah.
It's nice to have to work for it. All right, so Twitch chat, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and answer or ask them. I'm going to leave it for a few seconds while I give him his fun stuff question, which is, if you were to give an award to a house or player or anything in particular, what would it be and who would you give it to?
Oh, I mean, it would have to be Max. I mean, he's hands down the best shot caller in NA. So, I mean, you can give him an award for that, or you can give him an award for, keeping the community healthy. Like without Max, then we get less balanced servers. Everybody just joins the winning alliance, and it's just a free season win. And I don't think anybody wants that.
No, it's always better. There's always a really good story on this server, and that's one of the reasons why I keep doing the war report, is because there's always some drama, there's always some intrigue, there's always like this last minute thing that happens that just keeps you on your edge of your seat. And like, you see these houses take over like an entire region, and then all of a sudden they get hit by everybody, and then it's like a struggle to get back to the capital. And it's just great to see that kind of tug of war going on. And you guys have been a major part of keeping that tug of war going, which is really cool to see. And I'm overjoyed being able to report about it every week. So just keep it up. And not getting any questions in Twitch. So I think everyone pretty much knows you well enough that they don't need questions. So
Okay.
so no on the spot question for you. So yeah, I guess I could ask you one last question. What do you think the best meta unit of the season is?
I mean, chariots. Like, if you don't have chariots, you're gonna lose regardless. Like, it's chariots or bust right now. Like, break out those wallets, guys.
All right. It's good to know. All right, well, thank you so much. We will probably circle back around and give a chat with you guys a little later in the season. We're definitely going to do the final week. Whoever owns the capital, we're going to interview the 3 that got those capitals. So definitely stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for joining us. We are
Of course.
going to continue the show here. Thank you so much.
Yeah, peace out.
All right, let's go ahead and continue on. Next up, we're going to take a look at Ostaria. This is the second most region. And of course, I had to click on the wrong icon, which opened up Photoshop. Not going to be very good for the stream right now, so give me a second, I'll close it. All right, it's good now. All right, so Ostaria, 72% free houses, 28% Legion. We have a 13,150 regional prosperity with 10 towns, 2 forts, and 27 villages, is sitting at a prosperity tier of 3. Top 5 seasonal landowners include Dexter's Lab, Inferno, Vanguard, Homegrown, and Atlas. Top renowned builders are Inferno with 150 and Vanguard with 150. Finally have some people up on the board there. Most prestigious stronghold is DeusVult at rank 6. Top flourishing village is Bergdorf at rank 4. Looking at that war map, it's nice and colorful. We Don't Read owns the right-hand side, 5,900 regional prosperity. Cohorts, northwest and down in the south. 3,150 there. Brotherhood made their grand debut tonight with 2,150. And then Promethius has Platland and Elbogan up there with 1,650. Then you have Silent House hiding out in Eisenhugel. And then the Independents have Wildenhag for 150. Looking at the battles tonight, we saw Bastarius with 2, Cohorts with 2, Explicit with 2, Vanguard with 2, Durandon with 1, Santa Cruz with 3, Atlas with 1, and Homicide with 1. Looking at the houses of Ostaria, the Ostarian Legion currently sits upon the throne. Regional barons include Vanguard of We Don't Read, Dexter's Lab of We Don't Read, and Prometheus's Inferno. Regional stewards include Bastarius, Explicit, Atlas, Santa Cruz, Durandon, and Homicide. Looking at the race for this capital, we almost have a two-way race here, guys. We have We Don't Read, who has 5,900, obvious declare here. And then we have Brotherhood, which is just trailing by about 850 points, and then they'll be able to knock on that door. So we could have a two-way race here. So tonight, we are going to talk with Herravaxen of the Inferno clan. Let me jump in here and say hi. Hello. Welcome.
Oh, your stream's a little bit behind. I was watching your stream.
Yeah, it's about 15 seconds behind.
Okay. What's up, man?
First off, go ahead and give an introduction. Tell us who you are, what you've been playing, and how long you've been around.
So, hello, I'm a Herravaxen, and I've been playing since beta, so like 6 years-ish. I don't know at this point. What I've been playing, you mean like the weapons and like units and stuff?
We will go through those in a second here, so we can just jump right into the rapid fire questions. So just try to answer them as quick as you can, and we're going to get right through it.
Okay.
All right. Favorite weapon?
Poleaxe,
Favorite unit?
Phalanx,
Favorite siege weapon?
Grape Shot,
Favorite season?
12, OG Infamous.
All right. Foot bows.
Just don't use them.
If your house was a boy band, what would they be called?
I don't know boy bands. Just starting it, I guess.
All right. How about elites?
Just use Wu Wei instead. There's other units that do their job better. Like,
Emperor's chariots.
yeah, when they were first introduced, they were broken. Now they're broken and overpowered. So, yeah.
All right. Most disappointing nerf of this season.
You know, I'd have to go to the Poleaxe not dismounting chariot anymore. That's annoying.
Yeah, I second that.
That
is seriously
found that
annoying,
out.
actually.
I think, yeah, I hit like 7. Like I hit 7 lockers. Like, is this just latency? And I went and tested it. And I was like, what the hell?
Yep. All right. If you could suggest one new feature to CB, what would it be?
Oh, bring back not a new feature. I'm gonna say bring back the old prestige system for getting decks and stuff. I hate only having to sit on feast and like if we extend anywhere past like we can't declare war. Like seriously.
Yeah, that is rough.
Yeah, Thief Quest also mattered more back then too because of that.
Yeah, don't even get me started about Thief Quest. Oh my god. All right, so let's go ahead and ask some house questions. First off, when did your house get its start, and is it an existing community that's overarching more than one game, or is it just this game?
It's really just this game, but we play other games together. We've been playing like Total War, Civilization, some Arma. We did like these Arma games and a bunch of like a little party games we'll do.
Nice.
We started at the end of last season just because you saw last season it was all very one-sided and there really isn't enough good players left in this game to even create 2 stacks anymore. So we are trying to like actually bring in the new players and train them to the level that they are fighting with like likes of Maximus and Tony and stuff like that. So that bringing more people to the top tier of the game.
I see that. All right, so talk to me about your community's atmosphere. What's it like during a war?
During war, it's really just searching for the fights, because we don't want to hit an empty fief. So we're always like just trying to go somewhere we know someone's gonna be, and sometimes that doesn't work out, and we end up getting people get annoyed that we aren't getting a fight. So it's all about the fights for us.
I can see that. What kind of players do you look to recruit?
So what I look for in a player is their mindset. So like it's all good and fun for people to enjoy playing different units and stuff like that, right? But I want to look for the people that want to perfect their play, right? Not so much like they take that's what they take enjoyment in is perfecting their play, and I think that's really a mark of who's gonna make it up there.
Yeah, that's definitely something that is really hard to find in today's market. I would say, like it's you get a lot of people that just want to join a guild just to be in the guild, and they have like zero participation. They won't even talk to you. It's just so annoying. So I could totally see that. So how do you guys approach diplomacy?
So as I said a second ago, we don't like hitting empty fees, so we typically tell people that we're attacking them unless we know they're gonna defend. Like when Homegrown was up here with us before they ran, we would like just you just only go wherever they were, and then they left, so we would like tell Vanguard, "Yo, we're gonna attack you guys because we don't like it's just not in our interest to take an empty fief."
Yeah, it's kind of like what we said before. Is when it's an easy cakewalk, walk in and take something. It's not as rewarding as when you have to actually fight for it and you prevail over against all odds. Those
Yeah,
those moments when you're literally on the edge of your seat and it's ticking down at zero and there's trebuchets going off all around you. It's just a beautiful moment, and I
the
don't know.
game also punishes you for owning more fiefs too, so it's just
Yeah,
like, yeah.
yeah. I mean, if you look at the history, it's the guys that own exactly the right number of fiefs that end up getting those capital cities. Like it's a
Yeah,
math game, and people don't realize how much of a math game it actually is.
we haven't fought over a village this entire war outside of blue season. Like we just the only time we have a village is to get a hit on a city. So,
Yeah.
which is another stupid system they added in.
Uh, all right. So tell me about your most favorite moment in CB. What was the most legendary thing you ever experienced?
I mean, my most favorite one, you have to see a video to understand, but something that I can explain would probably be somewhere in season 7, where at the end of wars, people go like bring all cavalry to like hit a town to get a attack started on an OT, right? Overtime hit. And the people responding to it also have to bring all cavalry because otherwise they won't make it in time. And it ended up being a 600 v 600 cav fight outside of Hatvan in season 7.
That's
So like
pretty
you had like a
crazy.
ton of you had like 3 field camps, each of them having like 15 v 15 inside there. Inside the city was all cav, and outside the city was all cav, just field fights upon field fights.
That's crazy. Yeah, I've seen some pretty crazy screenshots over the years of these outdoor fights that go on. It's pretty intense. Can even imagine. All right, so let's go to your most respective rival and why.
Probably Santa Cruz. They're kind of doing the same thing we are. They're trying to bring more people up to the upper level. They're just a Latin house doing it, and because we're both doing the same thing and we fought each other a couple times, we're on the same level. So I'd definitely say they are our rival.
All right, let's go ahead and give an award to some player or house, and what would it be, and why would you give it to them? And while he's doing that, does anyone have any questions for the Inferno crew here?
Kind of as like a joke award, I guess, it would go to like Dexter's Lab for the most name changes, because as you said, it's the Dragons guys. Like they changed their names over and over again. Like they had like Zodiacs, like Dynasty, Divinity, Betrayed, Saga, like just tons of different names, and that's all I can remember. I know there was more. Like so, most name changes to Dexter's Lab.
Yeah, I mean, that's like the only one reason why we are the Hibernia is the leading alliance because they change their name every season. If they didn't, they would definitely be in the number one.
Yeah, and like Infamous always like
Yeah.
disappearing and coming back each summer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or Ming is like here today, gone tomorrow. It's like I don't even know. I had
Yeah.
a girlfriend like that.
Yeah.
Off again, on again. It's just all right. Anyone got any questions for Infamous? Or sorry for Inferno? Nope. I think you're
Honest
off the
mistake.
hook.
Honest mistake.
I
We
get
are.
confused around all these successful people.
I mean, we have a lot of Infamous in here too.
All
So,
right, we got one question. Who is the best poleaxe in the game?
who's the best poleaxe in the game? Dueling units or like that's a good question. Is that from Meathead? Because he beat me in a duel the other day. So in duels right now, as far as I know, Meathead. But past that point, On NA, I'd say me honestly. Probably Bar though on EU.
All right, that's fair. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Meat has beaten me a handful of times, so I can agree to that. And I don't think I've ever dueled you, but I'm pretty sure you'd smoke me.
Yeah, I'm more about unit play at this point. Ever since Polas lost its RJ thing in season 8.
Yeah, I pretty much exclusively use my poleaxe to tie somebody up and let my units kill.
I just use Lockbird, not RJ though.
Yeah.
Fighting off multiple, being able to protect your pike units and stuff. Phalanx is a unit that you need to protect and stuff, and being able to protect it from more than one hero is super important. That's why I prefer Lockbird.
All right, we got one more question. Are you guys going for a Golia?
If we could find an ally. We don't currently have the numbers for it, so probably not.
Well, Warriors is still available. All right, well, I will wrap this up. Thank you so much for joining, and we will probably circle back around a little later in the season. Thank you for taking the time and joining us tonight.
Yep, thank you.
All right, folks, next up we go on to Liangyun. You guys know the deal. It's 100% free houses over here. Out of all the available land, it's only free houses. We have 13,260 regional prosperity with 11 towns, 1 fort, and 31 villages. It is currently a prosperity tier of 2. Top 5 seasonal landowners include Warriors with 9,555, then Ice Spartans with 5,850, Death Guard with 4,290, Gusbus Nation with 3,705, and Uwu with 3,510. As for renowned builders, we have Warriors in first with 585, Duranian with 390, and Ice Spartans with 195. Top prestigious stronghold is Mingyu at rank 4. Top flourishing village is Mari and Luxing at rank 2 apiece. Looking at the war map over here, there you go. The High Council with 8,190 points owns the entire eastern front. We have Chillers chilling on the west side with 1,755. Independents, you can see them somewhere up at Mingyu. That's the Warriors crew, 1,170. Then No Evil surprise over at Zandon tonight, 585 points. The Hallowed Kings with 585. They have a couple fiefs right there in the middle. Then Defiance up there in the north with Kwangong and Yumi. Chaos Undivided with 195, Jianzhong. And then DeusVult hanging out at Shanlu. Then Whispering Void with 195 over at Xiaochang. And then no cohorts other than Daichang, Luxing, and Mari. All right, looking at tonight's changes, there was a whole lot. Ice Spartans went to work. They got 8 new fiefs. Corsair with 1 new fief. Undying Wolves with 4. Forbidden City with 3. Homegrown with 3. Speak with 1. Ares with 3. Here with 1. Odin with 1. Brazil with 1. Robber Barons making their first debut with 2. 10th Legion with 1. And Warriors with 1. Looking at the houses of the region, you have the Emperor being the Liangyun Legion. Regional Dukes include Ice Spartans. Regional Barons with Undying Wolves, Homegrown, and Warriors. Regional Stewards with Forbidden City, Ares. Robber Barons, Speak, Corsair, Brazil, Viltrumite, Here, Odin, Death Guard, and 10th Legion. Looking at the race for that capital city, right now High Council is the one knocking on the door. Alright, next up we are going to welcome LK to the show. First ever appearance on the official war report. Welcome, LK.
What's going on, Fog? How you doing?
Doing good. Great to have you on the show. Thank you so much for joining us. Why don't you give people out there a little overview of who you are, what you do, how long you've been playing?
Well, I don't think I have to make an introduction. As you see, as your chat already knows me very, very well. So I don't think I need to make an introduction, but I will. Everybody, my name is LK, Legion MidwayKingz. Been here since Season 5. Started up MidwayKingz in Season 6. Homeland is Curlich, very first fief we ever took. Been here fighting strong every single season. I know everybody in the server wants to try to see Midway fold. I just want to say that you guys are the ones that keep the candle lit under our rear ends. That's why we keep fighting the way we do. But yeah, nice to meet you. Glad to be here, folks.
Hey, it's great to have you finally. You know, I finally decided I'm going to do some interviews, one-on-ones, have a little good moments here. So, I kind of remember back in the day when Yellow Turbans was all around us, and you and I were chilling up in the northeast of the Borderlands, like pretty much huddled up for dear life. I remember nobody would touch YT, and you're like, I'm gonna go touch YT. I'm like, bro, that's a rough move.
That's the thing about the server, Fog, is if you remember since day one, since Midway was open, we only fought against YT. We were actually for the server to make the server better, to show other houses that they could fight the tyrant. Everybody started turning on us in season 10 with murder and all the Seal dynasties and all of that. Forced our hand to join Yellow Turbans. When we joined Yellow Turbans, nobody liked that at all. You know what I mean? But what it was is because they wanted us to join coalitions, and we wouldn't do it. We only wanted to fight Yellow Turbans. That was it. And I thank Yellow Turbans wholeheartedly, because they made us as strong as what we are today. They did. We don't give up. We don't surrender. We fight to tooth and nail. And that's all because of Yellow Turbans. So I give it out to Yellow Turbans for doing that.
And I could attest to that. I have never seen you give up. Like you're here every single week, rain or shine. You're always getting your butt kicked and then standing right back up and giving it back what you get to you. So, this week seemed like it was a hard week for you. You have plans probably to bounce back and hit them next week.
Oh yeah, I mean it's just a lot of the back happened. Multiple houses hitting us at one time. I mean, we're only 2 houses. We're fighting against everyone. So like, if we get into it with Warriors, you'll have other people coming back cap. If we get into it with them, you'll have Warriors going back cap. So it's a non-ending back cap, back and forth situation. I'd rather take the fight head up and fight you guys instead of having y'all back cap the land. But I mean, to each his own. You guys play your own way. But I'd rather fight you head up than doing that.
All right, so let's go ahead and do some rapid fire questions. First up, favorite weapon?
Pike.
Favorite unit?
Right now I would have to say Lion Roar, just because of how much they wipe off the point. They could clear a lot off. It's really good. Chariots would be another OP unit right now.
Favorite siege weapon?
Short sword.
All right. Favorite season?
Favorite season, I would have to say it would be season 11. That was the season we were in Yellow Turbans. We had the whole entire server against us. Yellow Turbans got beat out of Reginopolis, except one city, which was Lystera. We held Lystera for 12 wars straight with 40 people against 10, 15 different houses over and over and over. And on the very last day, Yellow Turban, Radiance, and Macedon came back, ate up all the region. Because we didn't let go of Lystera, we had the main access. We wound up winning the capital that season in 11.
I do remember that. It was quite glorious watching you, war after war, just sit there on Lystera.
13 wars straight.
Yep. All right, so now I got a harder question for you. If your house was a fast food restaurant, what would it be?
Oh, man. I don't know. Probably Mexican food. I mean, honestly, who can't go wrong with a nice burrito and tacos and a horchata? Who can deny that?
All right, so foot blows.
Don't like them. I agree. There's other units that could do more than what they do.
All right, how about elites?
They're okay. I would recommend using them, especially in a death ball. Yes, they are very good.
All right, Emperor's chariots.
They're OP. They're kind of broken right now. Right after war tonight, we went in there in a custom lobby, trying to figure out what's the best way to completely immobilize that fucking thing. So we've been practicing on it. They're not actually as hard as what everyone thinks, but they are very, very aggravating.
It's the same story that we see every season. The gold unit comes out, everyone loses their shit and can't figure out how to defeat it, and then all of a sudden everyone figures it out. Word spreads like wildfire, and then pretty soon nobody's using it. I mean, look at the harangues. How many people are using harangues these days? Like, I barely ever see them anymore. It's like, once people figure out how to beat them, now it's not a thing. So I think that it's just going to take some people some time. Once we figure out how to beat the chariots, I think the chariots are going to phase out a little more. They definitely are a disruptive unit, and I think that they're a little OP right now, but I think that'll get fine-tuned as the season progresses.
Right.
I do have another really important question for you.
Yes, sir.
Conqueror's Blade could do a crossover with any IP. What would it be?
I don't even know. I don't even think Conquer Blade needs anything. I think it's perfect just by itself. It's a unique game. There is no other game like it right now. I don't even think it needs anything. It just needs more people.
So no crossovers? You think just plain and simple?
I think it. I mean, look at how many games people try. You know what I mean? Like they go to all these other games like Chivalry and all of that, and it'll just never scratch the surface.
Like another
Conquer Blade.
universe, man. Like if they were to do like a Warhammer season or a Lord of the Rings season. I don't know, a Harry Potter season. What do you think?
I would like to see elephants. You want to be technical, Fog? I would like to see the elephants come
All right,
out.
so
If they
a
could
legit
bring the
300
chariot-
crossover or a Alexander crossover with the actual
Yeah.
elephants, you know?
Yeah, or even like I don't know. Well, I don't think Africa really had. I think the Indians had elephants, wore elephants back then too.
Yeah.
I would like to see the elephants. If they could fit that big ass chariot, they could give us one elephant, or they could give us something, for real.
All right, so let's go ahead and ask some house questions real quick. So tell me about MidwayKingz. When did it get to start? And tell me about the community behind it.
MidwayKingz, we started, like I said, I started in season 5, opened up Midway in season 6. Kurlich was the first city we ever owned. The community behind it, we're a strong community. We're friendly, we're humble. I know a lot of people are going to say otherwise, but in my community, it's more about family. Like Midway, we really don't care about the numbers. We care more about the loyalty and the respect. You know what I mean? Because you're actually entering a community, not just a home, a fief, or a house in the game. So you're actually coming into a community. When you accept it, we embrace you as one of our own. I mean, as far as how Midway goes, we've been here strong, Fog. We broke a lot of records that nobody has done since I started the game. I don't know. I love my house. I love my people. I love the community, and I would never trade them for nothing else.
All right, so walk me through a night of TW with you guys. What's the atmosphere like? What's going on in your comms?
Sometimes we have newer players, so we're training them up. Sometimes comms could be a little clustered. Sometimes comms are like perfect. No one's talking, everyone's listening. Sometimes people do get a little agitated, especially like right now because of the chariots. The guys in the house are trying to figure out how to beat them. They're stressed out. But overall, comms are pretty good. You know, like we do practice a lot. We train a lot. We train every Thursday. Sometimes if we need to, we'll get out of T-Dub. We'll go back into the custom lobby and figure things out. Like, we're always trying to improve. We're never trying to be at the same caliber. It's hard when you're the most infamous house in CB and no one wants to mess with you. You know what I mean? It's like everyone's like, oh, get him. So it's kind of hard.
Hey, you never lack content.
I can promise you, that's what I tell everybody. Look, I can't buy you a paddle pass, but I can give you good people to be around, and you'll never have to search for content because it's always at your door. Promise.
That's right. It comes to you.
Yeah.
All right. So what type of players are you trying to recruit?
Like I said, it's more about the loyalty. It's more about the respect. It's more about being humble. You know, how you carry yourself. I don't deny nobody access to my Discord. So there's all different types of people that are in my Discord from just a whole different genres of people, right? So we don't have no discrimination. We don't care what you are or what you do. And we just want you to be a good person. We want you to, follow orders. We want you guys to actually indulge in the game, not just half part-time or half-ass. Like, we expect you guys to fulfill, what you're stepping into. But overall, it's, like I said, it's pretty good. It's laid back, it's chill. A lot of people came from Midway, so just remember, Midway's still one of the oldest houses in the server. I ain't gone nowhere yet.
All right, so talk to me about your diplomacy. How do you handle it?
Well, I ain't doing it myself, I can tell you that one, Fog. I can't talk to nobody. But I send guys out. Like last season, we picked up Ares, we picked up Guerrera. They weren't pulling that many numbers. We took them to the Capitol last season. I mean, we didn't win the Capitol, but we got the knock on it. I mean, we're always doing something like that. Like even with alliances, we don't care about the numbers that you have. We care about if you're trying to grow, you're trying to get better. Numbers could always come and go, but it's more about that loyalty. It's like I said, Fog. Numbers come and go just like money. You know what I mean? But yeah.
All right. So who's your most respected rival and why?
Oh, rival. Probably got to be my good old friend iSecret, iKingdom. That's probably got to be my rival. Why? Because I see a lot of things Secret did that I did when I was coming up. So like, Secret's kind of like me. He's kind of naive. You know what I'm saying? He just wants to push, push, push. But like, I love iKingdom. I don't really have no rivals. If I really had to say a rival, it's probably the whole server because they all fight us except a couple houses. But Secret would probably be my most rival because I tried to let things go for so long. They keep carrying on the same BS. You know what I mean? Like, bygones be bygones, watching under the bridge. Like, I'm not sitting here trying to... Whatever I did in the past to hurt you guys' feelings, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? That I hurt you guys that bad. But just know that I am a humble person. And I really do love all y'all in CB.
All right. So take me through your favorite moment in CB, the one moment that keeps you playing.
Probably when Midway did probably the impossible, to be honest with you. It was season 9 when we went and we took the capital as a single man house, fought the cohorts, took it. Then we kind of got bored. So we went and poked at Yellow Turbans in Ostaria, took Daw's Bulwark from them. And then Yellow Turbans came and gave us that butt whooping that we knew was coming. But the goodest moment we ever did was probably taking the capital as a one-man house. And then when YT said to come back and fight them for the capital, we had to honor No Evil and everybody else in the region. And when we were walking to the capital, every single Yellow Turban was lined up like if I was the England king. And they, instead of swords over our heads, they were all blowing fireworks. It was like a red carpet right to the capital. And then we fought them and fought them and fought them and told them GG's.
Nice. Yeah, I remember that season. That was entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
I was kind of wondering what the hell you were doing, but it's still... I mean,
we were
having
bored.
fun. Like, that's what you were doing.
Yeah, we were bored. Like, we took capitals. We won capitals. I don't think capitals is the main priority of the game no more. Because what do you really get besides the artillery and the claim the title? I mean, otherwise, I think the capitals are kind of ruining the game. Because there's too many bigger houses that are merging, and they keep merging. Instead of showing some loves to the little houses, I don't even care if it's not my house. Don't even mess with Midway. But send some of them vets out to the newer players. Instead of demoralizing the newer players, I think all you veterans should stop making your god houses and take your 15 stacks into some of these newer houses and actually teach the people how to play and don't absorb them. Let more houses build. Stop eating them because you need numbers. And Zerg, no. Skills behind your fight will win your fights. You don't have to be a Zerg house all the time.
It's good advice. All right. So if you were to give an award to a player or house, who would it be? Who would get it, and what would it be?
I would definitely give it to MidwayKingz. No lie. They're the hardest. They're the hardest bunch inside of CB. They go through the most. They go through all the criticism. They go through all the world chat. They go through all the poaching. They go through everything. And I would probably, like me personally, if I could, I would give them the capital for 2-3 seasons in a row. Why? Because they deserve it. They fight harder than any house in the server because everyone's coming towards Midway. You know what I mean? It's not just one house, not just no. Every day you'll have 6 or 7 different alliances backcapping and fighting us out of the pocket. So I would give it to Midway because they do fight the strongest. That is the truth.
All right, okay. Well, we got to wrap it up, but thank you so much for joining me tonight. It was an honor to have you on the stream, and definitely stay tuned for the upcoming parody. I think you're going to like it.
All right, appreciate you, Fog. Always a pleasure being here.
Take care. All right, folks, it's that time. Let's go ahead and have a good, entertaining parody. Yeah, let's do this.
4 horses deep, yeah, I roll with a herd. They neigh so loud, it echoes my word. No reins, no rules, just ancient steel. I drift through your squad like a tax appeal. You flex in armor, that's cute and quaint. My ride crush dreams and chips your paint. You dodge arrows, I dodge disrespect. Cause once I drift in, the whole front line checks. One wheel in heaven, one wheel in dirt. I pull up sideways just to show it won't hurt. I bring that car spin chaos rage like Mario Kart, but with chin wage. Thunder Mandate, I hold that key. Ramming harder than Dynasty Decree. 4 horses drift like synchronized wrath. I don't ride past, I invent the path. Your squad saw me and started the prey. My bump got skulls from yesterday. Tire marks made of legacy. I shift gears in ancient prophecy. I don't just turn, I change beliefs. I drift so clean, I replace their chiefs. Map says danger, that's my lane. Whole kingdom bow when I change the terrain. Squalid, dick, press, jump, and veer. I slide so slick, I disappear. One swing left, your ranks all split like chopsticks snapping mid-bento hit. Chariot twist, I drift on cue. Your backline folded like laundry do. You brought tactics, I brought heat. Your general cried, mid-retreat. I sideswipe flanks, I side-eye fear. Even Sun Tzu won't come near. Know thy enemy, not a no me. Chin Diesel with a PhD and whee! You boast banners, I got torque. You wear silk, I drift with pork. I slam so hard, I rewrote your will and dropped it off with a highlight reel. You train weeks, I just nap. Wake up, win wars, then take a lap. Your troops, mid your strats, basic. Your whole meta, I replaced it. Riding clean in that lacquered shell. This ain't Uber, it's straight from hell. Passengers not just ghosts of kings. And one hype man who only sings. Final turn and I smell that smoke. Not mine, it's the dreams you broke. Your castle walls just parking cones. I Tokyo slide across shattered thrones. Fast, furious, bro, I'm divine. I ghost ride history down the front line. 4 horses, one madman plan. I drift, I roast, I conquer land.
All right, there we go. I hope you enjoyed it. There you go. All right, so new houses, robber barons. They're brand new to the war map, and they got 390 prestige on their opening night. Let's go ahead and check out that fief race. As for the level 7 houses, there are a total of 10 houses at rank 7. There you are. The Ice Spartans, Eternum, Dexter's Lab, Vanguard, Bistarius, MooCrew, Explicit, Atlas, Santa Cruz, and Goshkia. Level 6 houses include Undying Wolves, Inferno, Homegrown, Warriors, Black Templars, Forbidden City, Ares, Speak, Corsair, Brazil, Here, 10th Legion, Death Guard, Uwu, Soda, Sparty, MidwayKingz, and Solemn Silence. Level 5 houses, Goshki, Dove, Viltrumite, Odin, Durandon, Homicide, Khan, Ofusho, Explicit, Vigilantes, Ming, Gusbus Nation, The Wild Hunt, and Rain. All right, looking at population changes tonight, we saw some population growth out of Santa Cruz, 10 new people. Atlas had 7, Soda had 6, and Brazil had 5. In the decline category, we saw Inferno lose 25, Odin lost 17. Looking at those prestige gains, we saw some big gains out of Ice Spartans with 2,730. Undying Wolves with 1,560. Homegrown with 1,170. Black Templars with 1,100. Bistarius with 900. Eternum with 750. Explicit with 750. Ares with 585. And Vanguard with 450. Then Order Valor with 400. As for prestige losses, we saw Inferno lose 1,740. MidwayKingz lost 975. Dexter's Lab with 800. Durandon with 630. Khan with 600. Black Falcons with 585. MooCrew with 450. Uwu with 390. Death Guard with 390. And Misfits with 260. Next up, we're going to take a look at our top 10. I'm going to do this a little faster than usual. I'm going to try to speed this up so we can do these interviews. So, Ice Spartans, first place, 4,290 prestige. If you're looking to join, hit up Spartan Plague. He's the man. He'll get you in. Second place, we have Eternum of ChocolateMilk, 4,100 prestige. We have Dark God leading the helm here. Third place, we have Dexter's Lab, but we don't read, with 3,900 prestige. You have Zedrix at the helm of this house. Taking a look at fourth place, Vanguard of We Don't Read with 2,750 prestige. If you're looking to join, hit up Tong Tong. 5th place, we have Undying Wolves of the High Council with 2,535 prestige. Berserk is the Liege over here. As for 6th place, we have Inferno of Promethius with 1,650 prestige. Herravaxen is the Liege. 7th place, we have Homegrown, the High Council with 1,365. Your Leaf is the Liege over here. 8th place, we have Warriors, 1,170 prestige with Tweaked Ape at the Liege seat. Next up, in 9th place, we have Black Templars with ChocolateMilk, 1,100 prestige. Liangyun is Liege. And then, last but not least, in 10th place, we have Forbidden City, making the board. With Chillers, 975 points on the board. Giotto is the Liege. Taking a look at your top 30, go ahead and take a look at where you stack up against the competition. Alright, moving along, we are going to take a look at those alliance rankings. First up, free agents. Warriors, still out there on their own, 1,170 prestige. Then you have Homicide with 150. Looking at alliance changes tonight, we saw Ares join Chiller. We saw Bastarius join Brotherhood. We saw Misfits depart Darktide. Santa Cruz joined Brotherhood. Vanguard joined We Don't Read. And Explicit joined Brotherhood. Looking at the Alliance Prestige gains, we saw the High Council gain 5,460, ChocolateMilk with 1,400, Hibernia with 500, No Evil with 385, Chillers with 195, Hallowed Kings with 195. As for Prestige losses, we saw Promethius lose 1,940, DeusVult with 1,170, The Boneyard 780, We Don't Read with 650, Silent House with 630. Conquest with 600. Whispering Void with 585. And then Chaos Undivided with 390. Looking at our top 10 alliances, we have the High Council in first place with 8,190 prestige. Seasonal Claim of 26,520. Renown is negative 205. Property value is 290. Sorry, too slow. Second place is We Don't Read. 7,250. That's Dexter's Lab, Vanguard, and Atlas. I forgot I was going to simplify. I won't went into the regular routine. Third place, ChocolateMilk, 5,950. We have Black Templars, Eternum, and MooCrew in this alliance. Next up in fourth place, we have Brotherhood, 2,150 prestige, with Explicit Bastarius in Santa Cruz in this alliance. In fifth place, we have Chillers with 1,755 prestige. Forbidden City, Ares, and Brazil are in this alliance. Sixth place, we have Prometheus with 1,650 prestige. Inferno and Rain in this alliance. Seventh place, we have Hibernia with 1,200 prestige. Goshkia, Goshkidub, and Order of Valor in this alliance. Eighth place, we have No Evil with 585 prestige. We have Speak, Hear, and See in this alliance. Ninth place, we have Hallowed Kings with 585 prestige. We have Soda, Corsair, and Odin in this alliance. And bringing up that 10th place slot, we have Defiance entering the board for the first time. 390 prestige with Robber Barons and Vela. Welcome, guys. Alright, let's take a look at that seasonal acclaim board. There you go. Gonna let you guys take a look, take a screenshot, see where you want to stack up. I am going to adjust the colors a little bit. I think some of them are a little bright. Like Chillers, you can't really read their name. Sorry about that. I will fix that for the next one. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at those historical rankings real quick. First up, there's your top historical houses of North America. This is everything since the merger of Season 14. So it all accumulates. First place is Vanguard, 430,000. Second place is iKingdom, 271,000. Homegrown in third with 258,000. Looking at alliances, we have Hibernia first with 629,000. We Don't Read in second with 481,000. Third place is Maelstrom, which is soon to be replaced by DeusVult, who is creeping up that board ever so quickly. All right. Looking at the historical builders of North America, top 3 are Gashkia with 9,545. Second place is iKingdom, 7,635. And then Vanguard with 5,545. As for alliances, Hibernia leads that by 20,750 versus Maelstrom's 8,410. DeusVult 6,315. Next up, we're going to take a trip to the Morgue. Alright, these are the houses that did not survive this season or have disappeared. If you've seen these houses, please report them to the authorities and get them back on the field. We miss them dearly. Guerrero BR left with 600 acclaim on the board. Afusho disappeared with 300. As for alliances, we have the Resistance that left the board with 10,000 total acclaim. They're gone. Who knows where they're going to end up. Southern Cross disappeared with 2,700. Darktide with 650. Imperium 585. And New with 300. Alright guys, it is time for the close of the show. But before you go, let me give you a poll. Sorry, you're listening to me type. I want to get your feedback on this before you run. So we're going to play the credits, but you're going to have a chance to cast your vote. Let me know if you like the new format. If you guys like this, I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to work some people in every week, get some more interviews in if you guys like this type of thing. People were asking for it for a while, so I figured I'll cave in. And now that Zell's not streaming the interviews, I figure somebody's got to pick up that torch. So I'm going to do my best, and I hope you enjoy it. In any case, I will see you all later. Have a good one.
One of us seems to circle the other. As you go, you remain a stranger to me, to you. But our pieces left uncovered. I'm thinking about 4-leaf clovers. I've got composure. Silver coin, you hold me, turn me over right now. But expect to forget about it. Watch as the breeze burns golden smoke that you've stolen. Feels like it's my fortune that you're folding. I'm swimming with the sharks. I'm swimming with the sharks. I can't tell you apart from them. You can't tell either. Will we love or fall in deeper? Tell me, darling, what is it you want? Doesn't work like it used to, as I know I remain a danger to me.